Hi, Next Phase fam. Happy Monday. I hope you guys had an amazing weekend. All right, so we are in Elevate phase this week. That means we're going to be focusing on hypertrophy, fancy word for toning, and endurance. So we're going to switch things up a little bit this week. Previously, we've been doing all timing on our movements. So for our first half of class, we're going to have 4 stations, 2 moves each. And we're gonna have the same 2 moves for our second half of class. But for our first half of class, we're gonna be doing each station for 3.5 minutes. We're gonna be counting our reps. We're gonna be working together as a team, so no worry. And then our second half of class, we're going to have a timing structure that's a little different than usual. But I'm just gonna demo the moves for you so you're kind of prepared, know what equipment you need to bring to class. Our first station, we have 2 moves. We have a bridge tricep skull crusher. So, I want you to, if you guys have a mat, that's awesome. If you have like a set of dumbbells, that's great for class. But if not, I have a water bottle. I have 2 Dawn soap bottles that are equal weight, and I have a rock. But we're gonna be doing a bridge skull crusher. So you're gonna come to your mat. Back is on the mat, chin is tucked, arms are overhead. You're gonna squeeze your glutes, lift nice and high. The water bottle is overhead. You're bringing your elbows to 90 degrees, bringing the water bottle behind your forehead, engaging those triceps. You have 12 reps here, squeezing the glutes. Your second move is going to be a bicep curl. I've got my soap bottles, but you have 15 reps. Make sure you're tucking that glute. Shoulders are back. Bicep curl. Elbows are nice and tight at your side. Squeezing those biceps. 15 reps. All right, next phase fam. Next station, 2 moves. You have a Spider-Man plank. So, you're gonna come down to your forearms. Make sure that butt is tucked. You're in a solid plank position. Core is nice and tight. Elbows are under your shoulders. Right knee to right elbow. Left knee to left elbow. You have 8 each side. Look ahead as you bring your knee to your elbow. That's your first move, so 8 each side, 16 total. Second move, you have a weighted fast squat. You're gonna grab yourself a weight, 2 weights, whatever you want. We don't have to go super heavy with this. Feet a little wider than hip width distance apart. We're going down and up, nice and quick. You have 15 of those total. Hey, next phase fam, next round, you have 2 moves. You're gonna have a step through lunge and a renegade row to shoulder press. So, we're gonna be doing 8 each side for our step through lunge. If you have a weight, you can hold it at your chest. You can hold 2 weights at your shoulders. You can hold them at your side, whatever works for you. Go with a weight that challenges you, but that's not gonna be too heavy. We're doing a step through lunge. So we're gonna be doing 8 each side. Right, forward, then backward. 8 on the right, and then switching over. 8 on the left. As you lunge, have the weight evenly distributed. Make sure you're tucking that glute, lunging forward, 90 degrees in both legs. Fun times. All right, second move is gonna be our renegade row to shoulder press. We're gonna have 8 total. So, weights are on the ground. You're gonna come into a full plank position. The wider your feet, the more stability you're gonna experience here. Make sure that butt is tucked. Your core is nice and tight. We're gonna row right, row left, pop up, grab our weights, bring them to our shoulder, squeeze up. If you have dumbbells, this move will feel a little bit easier, but what I want you guys to prioritize here is keeping that core nice and tight when you're in your plank. As you row to the right and to the left, you're minimizing movement in your hips. You're bringing into a full squat, weight to your shoulders, squeezing your glutes on the way up as you press. All right, next base fam, we have made it to our final round. So remember, we're going 3.5 minutes here. We have 2 moves. First move, we have a weighted glute bridge. We're gonna have 15 reps of these. Grab yourself a water bottle, a weight, whatever you got. We're bringing it to the ground. You're bringing your weight to your hips. Chin is tucked. Feet are gonna be close to your booty. Lift up, squeeze at the top, bring it down. Squeeze at the top, bring it down. If you guys have a band at home, now is gonna be the perfect time to throw that band over your knees. Your second move is going to be a bear crawl. If you have a mat, this is what you're using to measure yourself. If you don't, just select an area that's about 5 to 6 feet wide. You're gonna be bear crawling back and forth. We have 8 reps total. So, for your bear crawl, you're bringing your knees under your hips, hands are under your shoulders, you're crawling up and down the mat, keeping your core nice and tight. Back and forth is 1 rep, and you guys have 8 total. So 15 weighted hip thrusts interspersed with 8 total mat bear crawls.